Okay, hello everybody. Physics Farmer back here. I'm going to make a little addition to my Kymron xh20d. Haven't made a video in so long, I'm forgetting everything. So I tried the show a minute ago. That was about 2,000 RPMs, and you could see how the boom was very jerky. Now, I wasn't really trying to exaggerate it, but I did a little bit, probably more than I would have if I had been sitting in the seat. So I've seen a few different videos out there about adjusting the pressure and this and that. I do find that if I run it at a lower RPM, it doesn't do that, but somewhere in the vicinity of 1900 to 2100 RPMs, it gets kind of jumpy like that. And I feel like I have some practice now, so I feel like I should be getting better at not having the jumpiness. So what I did was I ordered up a set of these springs because I'd rather not have to go in and make an adjustment to hydraulic pressures and stuff without knowing how to measure everything. So I figured I'll give these springs a shot. It was like 30 bucks for these springs, and I saw that somebody else had ordered for the xh20d by Kymron, so I know they do fit. So they came in the mail, took about a week to get to me, and 30 bucks. So supposedly it's real easy. I'm going to try and walk you through putting these springs on. Okay, so I'm going to start over on this side. In the video I watched, the reason I'm filming this video is because I appreciated the guy did the video, but then he stood right here and you couldn't see what he was actually doing. So 5 millimeters. See how easy this comes out. I haven't pre-loosened any of this, so see how easy this is to actually take out. Of course, this thing is in the way, so it's probably going to make it hard. There's a little give there. There's the bolt. And yep, it seems like it's going to come off pretty easy. Just kind of working the rubber from the joystick up through. There that goes. And it looks like the rubber is just kind of tucked down underneath these 4 things. I don't remember the guy in the other video loosening those, but it does seem like they will have to be loosened. It's already pretty loose there. And just pull this back because the stuff I'm after is right under here, I believe. There we go. Okay, so there's what I'm after. So no need to take the whole joystick off. Okay, lesson learned. Okay, so there's 4 springs. Looks like either direction. There's no like clear up or down. Okay. We got these little dudes here that I'm assuming go up and down. Yep. So tilt the joystick that way, and it just drops in. Okay, so to get this one on, push the joystick opposite, makes room, on it goes. Pull the joystick back, gonna go for the front one. Okay, I'm trying not to do what the other video did, where you just couldn't see what he was doing. So, getting it halfway on and then just squeeze the spring a little bit. Go around the other side. Definitely feel a change in resistance now. Okay, so again, there's this little, I don't know, I guess I'd call it a plunger, putting it halfway over, and then I'm going to press down on the spring to clear the bottom of the joystick. And then one more in the back, there's this little spring over top. And press down, and they are all in. These are the Gen 2 pilot springs, and so there's 4 of them now. I can feel it's way stiffer. I don't know how that's going to affect my ability to operate, but I didn't develop much ability yet. Anyway, I got 48 hours on this thing. Okay, so I'm going to take this, there's a little lip. I'll probably block the screen, but basically you got to get this rubber back around that lip all the way around, which may or may not be easy. So we'll get it in, and then we'll go to the other side. Okay, I did decide I'm going to film the other side because I want to see how quick I can do it, and I don't have any other way of timing myself. So I took out this screw, which took 20 seconds. Okay, we're going to go this. Okay, she's off. That one took no strength whatsoever to take off. I don't know what the torque specs are, but it definitely was not to my favorite German torque spec. which if you watched any of my videos you know is Gutentight. I am a dad and a granddad, soon to be another grandchild in the next day or two. So I got plenty of dad and grandpa humor. Plus I taught middle school for, just finished my 33rd year, and there's nothing middle schoolers hate more than dad jokes, so of course that means get good at them, right? That might not be what they hate the most, but they definitely don't like dad humor. They probably hate work more than dad humor. If you're watching this and you're not a middle schooler, you should definitely do something to affect my algorithm, because my middle schoolers like watching these videos, but it throws off the algorithm apparently. So I'm not going to be that, oh, like and subscribe guy, but if you're actually the target audience, which is operators of Chinese mini excavators, specifically Kymron, specifically xh20d, you should hit the like button, I guess. I don't care. I'm just doing it because I like it and the kids wanted me to do it, so. Okay. Now that we know what we're doing, perfect. Here's where we find out if whoever packaged these could count, because I don't know. I saw somebody said they only got 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. Okay. Joystick one way. Spring in. Sorry, I'm doing exactly what I said I didn't like. Okay, pulling back on the joystick, and I'm going to slip the spring right over here. These are going in easier than the other side, I think. Possibly that might be why there's more jumpiness on this side. Okay, there we go. 4 are in. Seems like it's still a little bit wobbly, but the proof will be in the operation of it, so we'll see what happens. Okay, so just starting it, put it back at 1950 or 1980, whatever that range was from the beginning of the video, and I don't know if I'd say it's not as jumpy, but it definitely, you definitely could feel a difference. But I'll I'll do some operating. It's a mud hole out here right now, so not right now, but I'll do some operating, and maybe I'll get another video out on what I think, if it was a success, if it was worth the time. 30 bucks literally is totally worth the money, even if it helps a little bit. And then, I don't know, an hour or so working on it. So anyway, thanks for watching.